Good afternoon, welcome to a new week, even though it's the same day that I finished last week. I said it was confusing.
Very confusing.
But I had to, because like I said, lost my footage, didn't I? Don't know what happened there actually, it's never happened before. So we're just off now to pick Holly up from PQA, and then, because Poppy's not gone today because she's still recovering from last week being poorly. But then we're going to go and watch Holly in her modern exam practice, her dance practice. What are you doing? What do you want with my tissues?
Yes.
What for?
Clean the glasses.
Good morning still, yes, 10:08. It is Sunday and we are off for some breakfast to a place called the Bungalow Diner. Well, mine's not empty. Daddy's is, Bobby's still eating. Holly's is. Nice? I don't. I left the sausage.
I left the pasty.
Right, it's 1:45 on Sunday and I just had to share my news. I'm so excited. So everyone knows Angela from Angela's Antics and Angela's section. Well, we've decided to take the girls to Legoland this year for Poppy's birthday in August. You know, last year we went to Alton Towers for Poppy's birthday. I'll link that video above. Well, this year we decided to go to Legoland. I know it's for younger children, but we haven't been for so many years, and Poppy still loves Lego, and we all like the, you know, the miniature thing in there. It's great. So we're going to stay overnight in a townhouse, all 6 of us, in Slough near Legoland, and have a brilliant time, and then go to Legoland the next day for Poppy's birthday. So I am so excited. I can't wait. It's going to be brilliant. Anyway, that's my exciting news, and it's absolutely made my week. Right, good morning. It definitely is. It's 10 AM. And we, 3 plums, are on our way to Chelmsford for a shopping trip. Got a long list. First job, bra fitting. You wanted to know that, didn't you? I keep bashing the camera on the side. Desperate for new bras, so I'm going for a bra fitting to make sure I get the right fit. Then we're just going, you know, doing the usual stuff. I've got a long list of things that I need to get, and I'm going to hire my scooter. I don't think it'll be number 22 because I haven't booked one. Because when I first started hiring them, I kept having number 22. I don't know why, I just did. But now I'll just have anyone, I don't care. It's a scooter, it gets me from A to B, that's all I'm bothered about. But best I don't go in HMV with it anymore, Mum.
Oh, what? Oh, no.
Do you remember?
Yes, yeah.
Is that why they've gone broke?
Yeah.
Well, when I went with Mum once, oh God knows when it was, and I had the scooter, we went in HMV. It was when we were Christmas shopping, wasn't it? Because I got that record for Poppy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
oh yes.
I knocked, the aisles aren't wide enough.
No, that's
And
right.
it knocked, just clipped the back, and the whole shelf
whole
collapsed.
stand.
Oh
All
my
these
God.
DVDs fell out on the floor.
Mum was like, Nick! I said, well, I couldn't help it.
Is that woman? She did it.
Yeah, it was me. Right, I'm in H&M on my own vlogging. Bit weird. Take you round. These are nice. £12.99. Paisley print. Spotty. Quite like that. Paisley's in, obviously. I just look like a Wally talking to myself. I'm not on my own now. I can vlog in public now. I'm not on my own and look like an idiot. Oh, more sales up here. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? Blimey. I like that colour. Cropped. Why do I have to have cropped? Right, Mum's got a top for £3.
Big spender, isn't
Wait,
it?
what's it got horses on? You better
Yeah.
wear that when you go see Pat.
Dad says we can't afford it.
That's £3. I got this for Poppy for £3. It's a jumper and it's got holy moly guacamole, which she'll love. Then, thank you, my glamorous assistant. This is for Holly because that's her favourite colour. It's like a velour dress and that's £5. And then I got this for me, which is £5, which is like a really nice baggy grey jumper. But it's not too thick because I don't like being too hot. Right, we're back now. I can't really show you everything I've bought because it's just gone upstairs, but I wanted to show you from Poundland. You know, I'm doing up my conservatory stroke craft room this year, and I saw on some vlogs that they got these prints because I want to do a wall of prints. So I got all these. So you get 4 of these. So these, The Best Is Yet to Come, Follow Your Dreams, and then these 2 leaf ones. And they were in a pack for £1. And then I've got these 4 lit ones, I love that. More leaves and giraffe for another £1. So all I've got to do now is buy some frames for them to go in. And also, I'll show you, for the conservatory, I bought this cushion from Primark. And that was £7, but it was advertised as £5 in the window, so they had it up wrong. This one was £5 from Wilko's. I got this massive, it's a massive throw actually, in silver grey in Primark in the sale for £9. I got these little candles in the pound shop, so obviously £1. And this one was from Sea Salt and Sage from Primark for £2.50. And then yesterday I spray painted these frames because they were beige and I sprayed them with my grey paint. So yeah, that's the colour, you see, that's the teal colour that we're going for in here. Morning. Let me check. 11:45. Yes, it's still morning, just. Notice anything different? Yes, I have decided to grow my fringe out after centuries and donkey's years of having a fringe. It's going. And I know I might look a bit odd because people aren't used to seeing me without a fringe. But do you know what? I couldn't give a damn. Because it drives me insane. Literally. So all I've done is I've pinned it underneath because it's getting to the stage where it needs cutting. And I thought, no. Every year I say I'm going to grow my fringe out, and every year I just say, oh, stuff it, cut it back in. No. This year is the year for no fringe. So, and I have my new highlighter on that I bought yesterday that I haven't shown you. New lipstick, new foundation. Well, it's the same as my foundation, I just ran out of it, so I just replaced it. But it is a new lipstick. And Evie's looking at me very hopefully. Aren't you, Evie Dogger? Does Evie Dogger want to go and see some squiggles? Shall we go see squiggles? Yeah? Do you want to go see some? Yeah. Right. So, I think that means she wants to go out.
Hey everybody, it's me, TJ, and you know what time it is? Time for your Tea with TJ. So this time I want to talk about the gun control thing that's going on right now, and everybody's all about it, and I'm a firm believer in gun control, but I also am a firm believer that you have the right to bear arms as well. So having said that, here's the tea. When it comes to the gun control and the Constitution that was written, they were writing about guns at that time, where you had the little, you know, I guess it was a musket, and then you had to pack that crap in there, and then you were able to fire one, and then it took you like another 5 minutes to be able to reload your gun before you were able to go out and do anything. Now anybody can go out and get a gun anytime that they want, whether they're a felon or not. You can get it legally or illegally. Our gun control laws here in America are shit. They truly are. And everybody's out there getting a gun. There's been school shootings. Here in Orlando, we had the Pulse nightclub that happened, which was absolutely tragic. We lost 49 individuals. People that not that I specifically worked with at Universal, but people at Universal that we lost, friends, families of others. It was truly sad. We had the Plaza, shooting that happened where the singer got shot by a deranged fan. We just had a shooting that happened in a bank, and it was all women that were targeted. It's so easy to get a gun here, and I don't understand it. And I'm also tired of us sitting there making the people that did the shooting the stars. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of getting them all the press, because you want to know what? We can name every single person that is responsible for a mass shooting here in America, but I bet you anything, you can't name the victims. And that's the problem. So what we need is stricter gun laws. We need to be able to have stricter background checks, all of that stuff. I don't understand it. I'm very confused by it all. I'm a firm believer in gun control, but I'm also a firm believer in the Constitution, and you have the right to bear arms. But we have to find a happy medium, and I don't understand how we're going to be able to do that. Anyways, I could keep going with this, but I promised Nikki that I would only have about a 2.5-minute video for my Tea with TJ. So there's your Tea with TJ when it comes to gun control here in America. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All right, see you next time. Bye.
Good morning. Yes, it definitely is. I should hope it is, because otherwise that means I've missed yoga again. It's Wednesday today, and yes, I'm attempting, third attempt here at going to seated yoga. First time got stuck in the traffic and had to turn around and come back. Second time last week Poppy was ill. So this week is third time lucky. Fingers crossed. So yeah, it's freezing. It's 1 degree today. 1 degree. Oh, someone's coat's been left on the signpost and a bag. Oh dear. I've got to pick Poppy up at 5 from school with her drum kit that she left there over Christmas. Not all of it, but just some of it. Also tonight is Holly's parents' evening at college. I never had a parents' evening at college. Mind you, I didn't do A-levels. I did a diploma, in case you didn't know that. When I left school, I went to a college and did an NNEB diploma, which basically is in childcare, which I passed with distinction, which is the highest grade, which I'm very proud of. And then from there I worked with children at nurseries and then at the school in the end. So yeah, that's what I did with my career. Don't regret doing it, but I would have loved to have done art at college or gone to art school and then gone on to be like a professional interior designer. That's what my dream job would have been, but I didn't know that at the time. You know, you're young and you don't really know what you want to do. I know people say, oh, there's still time, you can still retrain. Well, I did. I am an interior designer. I retrained as an interior designer, but to do that job professionally now here with the illness that I have, very hard. Really, all the top interior designers are in London, and there's no way I could do that. That would kill me. So I just do it as a hobby now in my home, as you have been seeing. This year I'm doing my conservatory. I tend to do a different room each year, sometimes more than one, but it's just the conservatory this year that's being done. I've arrived. I've got here and everybody's going in, and it's only 10:58, so I'm going. See you later. Right, I've done my session. It was really good to be back. Quite hard going actually. We did a lot standing up as well as on the chair, so I feel quite tired now. Good afternoon. It is 1:45. 1 o'clock, my Tesco shopping's coming. I'm absolutely shattered today. I know that's nothing new to you or to me, but I had a really good day yesterday. I felt good. To do too much, don't you? It's really hard to pace yourself. When you feel good, you just want to get everything done. But anyway, paying for it today. My own fault. But also last night I went to Holly's parents' evening at college, and that was very good. She did ever so well. Very, very proud of her. Literally all they did was sing her praises, so there was not a bad word said. Now, do you remember, so this morning I've been out to have a cup of tea with my friend Wendy, and we went to the range because I wanted to get some more box frames. And you remember them prints I bought with my mum on Monday, these ones from the pound shop. So I got a few frames. I got this marble one. I think they're only they're less than £2 each. Oh, and for the bigger prints I got a couple of them, and I also got some of these little white ones. So I'm just currently putting the prints in the frames. I mean, I can't put them up yet because I'm decorated, but if you do these little jobs, then when you get to put everything up, it's not, you know, so bad all in one go. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Then I've got Tesco's. Then I've got a sports massage, because I was supposed to have one last week, but obviously Poppy was ill, so couldn't do that. So I've got it today instead. Supposed to do aqua with Angela tonight. That's not going to happen because I'm just too tired, frankly. I feel sick, I'm tired, and I just want to collapse on the sofa with a massive duvet and watch like a box set or something. Can I? No, because I've got shopping, then I've got massage, then I've got other things to do, dinner to cook. Having fibro and having a family is really hard. It's really good because you've got support, but it's hard at the same time because you don't get to just collapse. But anyway, look at that. Oh, what's that on there? I like it. My little llama. Hello everybody, welcome to Friday. And I can do the Friday jingle. It's Friday, Friday, Friday. Oh, it's Friday, Friday, Friday. Oh. Anyway, just getting me mash and me coffee that I just bought. I don't drink coffee actually, it's Mark that drinks coffee. Do eat mash though. Just a little bit of useless information for you. So, yes, it's Friday. I've just been to have my nails done at last because they were desperate. Thought it was a spider on the ceiling then, but it's not, it's a mark. Yeah, so here's my nails. I'll do that so I can see, oh, my battery's flashing as well. So I went for a sparkly one on the end and then sort of browny, orangey, reddy colours on the others. So I'll be quick. I'm just going to do some dippy eggs. It's like 1:45 and I've not eaten anything yet today, so I am starving. So I'm going to do some dippy eggs for my lunch, and then I'm going to do the fibro section with you. So stay tuned. Right, had me dippy eggs. Oh, had another dippy egg disaster. I boiled it for too long, so they were like hard boiled. Don't like hard boiled eggs, I like runny eggs. So anyway, at least I've eaten something now. So what I'm going to do, fibro section this week, is going to be what aids I use to help me with my fibro and ME around the house and when I'm out, all that sort of thing. So I'm going to start off in the kitchen, I think. So the first one I use that my mum and dad bought me is this tip kettle. So you just tip it up and you don't have to pick it up. But to fill it up, obviously it comes out of there and you just fill it up and plonk it back on. But when my wrist is bad, which is quite a lot, I find it hard to hold heavy things. So Mark will fill it up and I'll put it on, or the girls will. And then, yeah, literally you just have your cup there and you just tip it in, which I'm not going to do because I don't want a cup of tea at the moment. I'm just going to change my battery. 2 secs. Right, okay, new battery. So the other things I use, due to my wrists and strength in my wrists, is a lightweight cutlery. So this is really light compared to our usual one, which isn't too bad. There's some, this one's really heavy, and I would find that really hard to, you know, use to cut up and feed myself with. On some days, like when my wrists are that bad, then Mark will have to cut my food up too. I rarely, well, I haven't yet let him feed me. I'd rather starve, because I think that's just, no. I've also got myself a Tommy Tippy kids cup with a I'll just throw that on the floor, with a non-spill spout. So when, again, when my wrists are bad, or my pain's bad, and I want a cup of tea or a drink, I have it in there, and then if it gets knocked over, if I drop it, it doesn't matter because it won't spill, I won't burn myself. So that's that one. What I really want as well, which I haven't got, is a electric can opener. I haven't got one of them, and I really want one because can openers are a nightmare, full stop, let alone, you know, when you've got pain. Right, in both our bathrooms, Mark's put these on the wall for me so that when I sit on the toilet, I can help get myself up. So we've got one down here and we've got one upstairs. The other thing that I really need is a shower stool, because sometimes I get dizzy while I'm in the shower and I need something to sit on rather than just come out of the shower. These are my ankle supports, foot and ankle, so you can see where the heel goes in there, so they literally go on your foot like that. So obviously I've got one for each leg, and I wear them when my pain's bad in my ankles, which can be at any time really. It's usually worse in the cold weather, so I will wear one of them under my socks, and it really does help. So if you get a lot of ankle pain or foot pain, try them. I mean, they must have all, I think I got them from a chemist, because you can order these things from Amazon, but then you've got to measure and get the right size. So I think it's better to go to a chemist and then they can either measure you or you can try it on to make sure it's the right size. But they were definitely from a chemist. And I got the same ones for my wrist. Look how much I've used that one. Look, it's all tatty. So yeah, these are for my wrists and hand. The only thing I will say is this bit does hurt around this area here, and where it goes around your thumb, it sort of cuts into it a bit. So they're okay, but these are the ones that I got from the physio. That's the wrong way up. So these are an actual splint. They've got like that hard splint in, and that stops you from moving your wrist as much as possible, which the physio said when my pain's bad, it's better to not move my wrist and minimalise that, because I tell you, when I do get painful wrists, it's agony. So, and they do help, because like I say, you know, it minimalises how much you use it. So they were from the physio, but you can get them on Amazon. So if you want to try them out, if you suffer from bad wrist pain. So I don't wear these every day. It's just as and when I need to. Hang on. Ooh. It's a TENS machine. So these little electrodes here, these pads, are connected to this machine, and you stick, there should be two, there's spare ones in here I think. So you stick them onto wherever is hurting, and it sends little electrical pulses, and you can go up or down, you can change them different modes. And I haven't used that for a little while, for the pure reason that a lot of my pain travels, and probably a lot of fibro people have this. And I'm just thinking, you probably can't see me because the light's not on. Right. So, yeah, my pain goes ping, 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 like a pinball. So there's not often in one place where I can connect that to. If it does just happen in one place and keeps on hurting in that place, then I'll stick it on. But a lot of the time I forget. I think when you're in pain, you just forget what you've got to help you. So I must use that more. That's one of my thingies. I've got to use my TENS machine more for when I get pain in one place. Couldn't survive without my body cushion. Now you've probably seen this before, but this is my corner. Look, my laptop's there. That's what I do all my editing on, in case anyone's interested. And yeah, this is my body cushion, and you can wrap it round you. So I usually do this, and I usually tuck it under my knees. Because I have osteoarthritis in both my knees, I can't have my knees straight. I can't have them fully bent. So I like to just have a little kink in them. So that way, with this like this, it's just perfect. And then this is good for my neck, because I get a lot of neck pain, so I can put my head on that. And this sort of hugs your body and makes you feel like really cozy and nice. So that's what I do in here. And also, this is my heat pad, Dreamland, this one, in Teleheat. It literally has a thing like this. So you click it on and it goes straight up to 5. But if that's too hot, you can change it from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5. 5's the hottest, 1's the coolest. And it does turn itself off after a while. So, like, I think, oh, my heat pad's gone cold if I'm sitting all night. So I will return it back on again. But yeah, this, I usually have this about here on my back. So it's just going under my bum a little bit as well, because I get a lot of pain in like my coccyx area as well. So yeah, and I also put that on my knees if my knees are bad, or on my ankle. It go anywhere really. Sometimes I say to Mark, I don't know where to put it because everything hurts. Now out here is my stick. I have a few sticks. This one, it's got let's see if I can focus in on it. So it's got little fishies, but you can adjust the height. It's got all these little thingies, and you push the button into what height, because when I went for my blue badge assessment, the lady there used to be a physio, and she said, your stick's too short. Your stick should be literally by your hip here. And mine was down here somewhere. So yeah, then I went and got one that I could adjust like that. So that's my stick. But again, I can only use that if I really need to, because I have to go from hand to hand to hand because of my wrists. So, and also it puts my pelvis out, because my pelvis is shot. When I was pregnant with the girls, I had the pelvis separation. There is a certain name for that, but I can't remember it. And I had to have physio, and I was in a wheelchair at the end of my pregnancies. So my pelvis has never been right since. And if I use a stick, you're obviously sort of walking a bit like this, aren't you? And it knocks my pelvis out. Right, so the first thing is my wheelchair that many of you have probably seen. And actually I've just noticed that the bling needs re-blinging, which is here, look, it's all coming off. So I blinged it up. So it comes collapsed like this, so we could fit it in the car. And you pull it open, she says, put the cushion in. This is really hard to do it one-handed, I have, you know. It's got bling on there as well. Yeah. So that's my... Okay, so this is my walker. I did put the little cup thing on the side myself. And this we bought from Amazon. It was about £70. And I should take you out to it. So it's got the brakes to stop it from, can you see that on there? And then it's got a little bag thing where you can put stuff in, a little zip here. And then obviously I put the cup holder on. And then you can sit down on it. So, like this. So if you're tired and you need to sit down, you can sit down on it. So that's the walker. That is my scooter, but can you see it's just under a pile of rubbish because there's a reason for that. I need to get it serviced. It doesn't really work that well. I put 2 new batteries in it, which cost me 70 quid, but it just keeps conking out, so we need to get it serviced this summer because I usually use it more in the summer when I want to go down the village and stuff. I will show you as well, on my car I have this. So it just attaches onto the wheel and then you can hold that rather than having to grip the steering wheel if my wrist's bad or if I'm in a traffic jam or whatever. I can just hold that and you've still got full control of the wheel.